becoming that person whose word is credible and reliable to the people that know you, love you, care for you, or the ones that you do business with is one of the most valuable soft skills you can have. It's one of the most valuable opinions from other people that you can have. Okay, so case in point, for the last 18 months, I have been consistently showing up for myself in some type of way, in many type of ways, just slowly stacking habits, right? From starting off with my health goals, and now I launched a business, and I'm just overall just completely upgrading my entire identity. And I love it here, first and foremost. If you're thinking about whether or not you should do the thing, just do it. Stop thinking it and just do it. All right. But in the same time, I realized that when you go through a identity upgrade, it's not for vanity and aesthetics. It's literally all internal. It all starts in the mind first. So what I realized for me is one opinion that the people that I love, care for, friends, family, have of me is that I am a late person, right? They already count on me to be late. They even go out of their way to tell me an earlier time so that I can be on time because they know that I'm going to be late. And for many years, okay, I don't even hold you. My whole life, I've been okay with being late. I'm not like I'm on color people time, right? And we on CP time. We even have a term for it. And I've just gotten used to it that I really never saw it as a problem because the people who I showed up late for were never seemingly offended. The people who, you know what I mean? Like it was an expectation. Like we knew you were going to be late. And I'm coming to realize that the fact that I've been showing up for myself over the last year and a half, one thing that just came up for me because what's important is, like I said, you can do all these things for vanity reasons. Like I'm upgrading my identity so I can lose weight and look good and look fine and sexy so I can wear a bikini. I'm going to get money so I can afford every and anything I want in this world. I'm going to have, whatever like external validation that you think you need to upgrade your identity, I highly recommend that's what you start with. But I'm going to tell you this. When you upgrade your identity, when you go on a journey to transform your life, you're going to realize that most of it, if not 90% of it, is going to completely be internal. If you know anyone who has gone on a weight loss journey, it's never about calories in, calories out. It's never about the workouts, which specific workouts they do. It's never about any of that stuff. It's all here. Anyone who has ever gone from rags to riches, I hate that term, but just for the purpose of you understanding what rags to, for that being like a common term that people say, but from like nothing, the time that they were born, their life has been hard, and then they went and made it something. What a commendable story. They too will also tell you that 80 to 90% of that was mental, right? For someone who used to date people that physically or verbally abuse them, to then finding safety in a partner that loves them, cares for them, like in ways they didn't even know was possible. That was not just a leave that relationship like other people from the outside think that's all they need to do. No, that person had to change their literal mind. They had to master their mind so that they can transform their life, so that they can get more fulfillment out of this life. All those examples that I've given you, there are tons of more examples that you can probably see in your everyday life. In your current life, there's an area that you are pondering on changing currently right now in the current moment that you're watching this video, and you are thinking that all of the energy has to go into the doing. You're thinking that all of the energy has to go into the doing. But I'm here to tell you that's probably only 10 to 20% of what's necessary. 80 to 90% of what you're going to need to upgrade your identity is going to be here in the mind and in the heart. It's going to be inside. You're going to have to become a new person internally. So for me, like I said, being a chronically late person, like when I say late, the fact that I can make, and this is when I realized that I have a issue, because it's not like I'm chronically late to everything and it's an executive functioning problem. No, because I've never missed a flight before. I've missed one flight in my life, and that was because of someone else's negligence in returning, the person I was with returning the rental car. Literally, I know, take responsibility. It was literally not my fault. So all of the planes that I've flown to Asia, to the United States, to the Caribbean, to Europe, haven't been to Africa or South America just yet. I'm coming. But I have never, you hear me, never missed a flight in countries where I don't even speak the language. I did not miss the flight. So it's not an executive functioning problem. For me, it's a I prioritize these people time because they have more value and stake in my life. Think about it. If you miss a flight, you have to rebook, you lose out on the money you spent. You have to probably stay somewhere overnight if you can't get a flight that day. And it's really expensive, time wise, money wise, and like mentally. It's like, I don't want to do that. I'm gonna just be on time, right? Sitting at the airport 2 hours for a domestic flight. But in Atlanta, that's kind of necessary. This is when I realized that I could and should be taking other people's time more seriously. Just because they may not have a potential thousands of dollars on me or a mental load that I'm going to lose out on, their time and their, their them showing up on time is still important to me. So I need to be the person that's on time. And what do on time people do? Baby, they prepare, they iron at night. It's like so many things I'm learning. Yes, I'm learning because like I said, all my life I've been late. So it's a skill, okay? It's a skill problem that I didn't have. And so instead of beating myself up about a skill that I didn't have, I'm just going to learn from people who do have the skill. There are tons of videos about organizing. There are tons of videos about how to get ready with children because so I've been late all my life. I haven't been a mother all my life, so it wasn't my children, but that definitely added more stress to the load. And so just all these things that you can learn from other people online has been really beneficial. But I didn't know that I had a skill problem until I started showing up for myself for the last year and a half and realizing I respect myself enough to show up every single day, whether it's raining, yesterday was sunny, whether whatever the case is, whatever the conditions are, wherever I may be, I continue to show up for the things that are important to me. And that also is now going to be extended to the people that I love or business people or anybody who has enough respect to set a time and I give them a time. I want to show up on time for them. I want to show up on time for that. I'm not going to say overnight I'm just going to be this super organized on time person forever, but I'm going to make a conscious effort to do that because to level up my identity, it's not just like I said, the external vanity parts of it. Although I'm completely for being fine, fit, financially free, whatever the materialistic reasons are you're starting your journey, kudos to that because those things also matter. But just know that majority of what you're working towards is going to be an internal mental upgrading that you're going to have to reflect on your true self, okay? In this process, you can't be lying to yourself now. You have to be completely honest with who you are and how you operate. I know you want to see yourself with rose colored glasses all the time and you have these positive people around you, but truth be told, you know what's going on, and if you don't, you're going to have to audit your life and see the areas that you lack skills, okay? Some things may be because of neurodivergency. Some things may be because of trauma you've had to deal with. But now in this day and age, we have access to people who have similar or the same issues who've overcome it. So we can learn from them in addition to what our doctors, experts, therapists also teach us. And then we can just create what works for us. Okay, it's about being open. So if you're close minded and you want to stay the same and you think being on CP time is cool, let me tell you, I understand, and culturally, I understand CP time, but like on a real tip, I don't want to just be the late person because I have so much more value to offer. Now, if I'm gonna be on time, I may leave early, but at least I was there on time, showing the respect to the reservation, showing respect to the people that's been waiting for me for 30, 45 minutes. Like, are you serious? Why was I doing nonsense for so long and then deciding to do it last minute? I'm gonna at least work on some of the skills that I'm learning from other people to just be a better person and stop being a late. Stop being, disrespectful of other people. And that's just where I'm going. And that's why I highly encourage you. If you are currently upgrading an area of your life, let me know in the comments below. Where are you struggling and what have you noticed about yourself that's been true this whole time that you never really gave important attention to until now, that you're just realizing now that you're on your complete identity upgrading journey? All right. Thank you so much for watching today's video. If this is not your first time being here, thank you for coming back. But if you're new here, my name is J, and on my channel, we talk about mindset mastery so that we can transform our life so that we can get more fulfillment out of this life. So if that interests you and if that resonates, it would mean so much to me if you just click that subscribe button. I truly appreciate it. All right. In the meantime, in between time, my name is J, and I really do hope you have a beautiful day. All right. Peace.